Yes, she's on the, yeah, she's the left. We'll see. Okay, so any of them are not. Cross it out that one. Yeah.
There's a lot of you guys, solids, yeah. You guys are downtown. Are you guys competing? How often do you guys have to come to the office to say? I mean, there hasn't been any direction yet on if that's going to stay. We're not. Yeah.
Good morning to everyone who's in attendance here in the Board of Public Works hearing room physically in person. And good morning as well to the folks who are joining us via the Zoom virtual platform. My name is TJ Nett. I'm Assistant Executive Officer for the Board of Public Works. If there's anyone in the room who wishes to offer public comment or commentary on any of our agenda items this morning, please fill out a speaker card located in the back of the room on the table. Indicate which item you'd like to speak on and your name, and hand the speaker card to me. If there's anyone who wishes to offer public comment or commentary on any of our items on our agenda this morning who is on the virtual platform, please press Star 9 to raise your hand, star 6 to unmute. Identify yourself for the record, which item you'd like to speak on, and I will record your information for the record. And I do see caller ending in 264. Caller ending in 264, if you would please unmute, identify yourself
Hello?
for the record, and which item you'd like to speak on. I will record your information.
Yeah, my name is James. I haven't had a chance to look at the agenda, but I'd like to speak on public comment.
I apologize, caller 264. I know that you are providing audio input. However, I can barely hear you. If there's any way you can speak louder, speak
Okay.
directly into your device.
Okay, give me one thing. Can you hear me now?
I can barely hear you, sir.
Really? I got it all the way up.
Okay.
I'm talking right into it. Is that
Okay.
better?
Yes, it is better.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to look at the agenda, but I'd like to speak on public comment.
And can I have your name or a name for the record, sir?
James?
Very good. I'm going to go, very good, James, thank you so much. And I apologize for asking you to speak loudly. When it comes time to offer your public comment, if you could again turn up the volume on your device as loud as you can, speak directly into it, and that's the only way we can hear you here in the room. So thank you so much.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you.
I have James' information for the record. If there's anyone else on the Zoom platform who wishes to offer commentary on any of our agendized items or public comment this morning, please press star 9 to raise your hand, star 6 to unmute. Identify yourself for the record and which item you'd like to speak on. All right, very good. We will probably begin in the next 4 to 5 minutes. Thank you.
That's a tradition. I know. Yes. Yes. My manager, this guy from Pennsylvania, he's retired finally. There's this guy, Ray Hunter. No, but he dance this like every single time. Complains about the odor from Section K.
Once again, this is TJ Knight, Assistant Executive Officer with the Board of Public Works, and I'm going to make another call for anyone in the hearing room who would like to offer public comment or commentary on any of our items on our agenda this morning. Please fill out a speaker card located in the back of the room on the table, indicate which item you'd like to speak on and your name, and hand it to me. And I will also make one more call out for any of our attendees who are joining us this morning via the virtual platform. I already have James, who wishes to offer public comment. If there's anyone else, in addition to James, who would like to offer public comment or commentary on any of our items this morning, please press *9 to raise your hand, *6 to unmute. Identify yourself for the record and which item you'd like to speak on, and I will record your information for the record. And we should get started momentarily. Thank you. And President Garcia, we are now in record mode.
Thank you very much, TJ Knight, for that. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a regular scheduled meeting for the Board of Public Works for Wednesday, November 1st, 2023. TJ Knight.
Good morning, Madam President Garcia. TJ Knight, Assistant Executive Officer, taking role in establishing quorum. President Garcia, Vice President Villegas, President Pro Tem Davis, Commissioner Corson, and Commissioner Reyes are present. We are joined this morning by City Attorney Representative Virginia Choi. I am Assistant Executive Officer TJ Knight. President Garcia, we have one speaker card under public comment on the virtual platform, no neighborhood council commentary, and no speaker cards under any of our items this morning.
Very well. Given that we do have one general public comment, let's take public comment now.
Very well. So I have caller James. I'm going to ask you to unmute. Caller James. Who?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead and speak loudly into your device, and you have 2 minutes to offer your comment.
Okay. I'm calling about my concern about the vending situation that we have in my area, which is a prohibited area. And we have investigators that come out, but nothing is done to remove the items from the sidewalk that are obstructing the public right-of-way and creating an unsafe environment for pedestrians. These people are affecting small businesses in my area. We have businesses that serve food and have to abide by certain rules and regulations and have insurance and things like that. These vendors are using their parking lot as their parking lot. They're operating illegally. They're using their parking facility for their customers, and that is creating a big problem for our small businesses. And it doesn't seem like anybody is doing anything about it. If obviously there's no permits for these types of food restaurants that we have, but there are places where there is nowhere for people to eat. So, I mean, I can understand that you can put them there, and especially since it's a prohibited area, you would think that they would do something about that. That they would actually remove them, or take them away from that area, because it's creating a lot of problems for not only the businesses but the residents, because a lot of them do vend inside the residential areas in front of homes. We also have a problem with the lighting that they use on the public right-of-way, which create a very strong glare for vehicles that are approaching these vendors. And that creates a safety hazard. We already have lights. Of course, we're putting lighting up. And cones is another issue.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, James. That's 2 minutes for your
fine.
public comment. I do have a question for you. If you would please let me know what area of Los Angeles you are in?
I'm in CD7.
CD7?
In the San Fernando Valley.
Thank you. And that concludes public comment.
Thank you very much. Public comments now officially closed. Moving on to the approval of minutes for Wednesday, October 18, 2023. Is there a second to my motion to approve this item? Thank you, VP Villegas. TJ Knight, there's a first by me and a second by Vice President Villegas to approve the minutes of Wednesday, October 18, 2023.
Very good. And we will take a roll call vote, starting with you, Madam President.
Aye.
Vice President Villegas. President Pro Tem Davis.
Aye.
Commissioner Corson.
Aye.
And Commissioner Reyes.
Aye.
All ayes, and approval of the minutes is approved.
Great, thank you very much for that. Colleagues and members of the public, I want to move us into our recognition for dedication to the Department of Public Works. We're very sad to see our very own Elena Stern, Senior Public Information Director of our Public Affairs Office go. So sorry, it's like a bittersweet. We're very happy for you and very proud of you and very excited for your new journey. But we're sad for us and for what we are left, we're left behind. Not so much left behind because we're kind of up there as well. We'll be contacting you no matter what. But I just want to say that, Elena, it's been nothing but a great pleasure to have you here and work with you in the past 6 years that I have been on the board, but you have been here longer than that. And so to all those listening to us publicly through social media platform or here at City Hall, Elena Stern's last day with the Board of Public Works will be this Friday, November 4th, and then she will take November 3rd, November 3rd, and she will take a few time and then she will, she will join the Department of Water and Power Public Affairs Office as well. So reach out to her there. That's where we will see her. So she's still with the city family, just across the street from now. But Elena, you and your team, everybody's just such a great asset to what we do here. We commissioners are very proud of you, and we want to just make sure that we work hand in hand all the time with you. And so I just want to say that I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed my time with you, and I know commissioners have as well. And we'll go around and give the official goodbyes to you. But I'll go out there, and I think Nicole, or who is speaking on behalf of Nicole? Got it. So let me go out there, do the presentation of the certificate, and then I'll pass it over to Nicole, then the commissioners, and then we'll take pictures before you leave. All right. Well, with the official power of the City of Los Angeles, on behalf of the Board of Public Works, we honor Elena Stern, Senior Public Information Director, Public Affairs Office, in recognition of 8 years of dedication and hard work to the Department of Public Works. The dedication you have to your profession is witnessed in the many quotes, statements, and strong relationships you have with the press. Wishing you the best on your future endeavors, signed by all the commissioners here. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you. Oh. So we'll have Nicole. Where's the picture? Yes, yes. All right, thank you, Nicole. Now we'll hear from Assistant Director Nicole Burnson on some of the great accolades that Elena has contributed.
Hi, good morning. Thank you so much. I appreciate the opportunity to come here and speak about Elena. We are definitely going to miss Elena. I know that she plays a larger role for the board, but for sanitation, it is intensely personal. She leads our team, and, I think that she's very critical to all of our policy implementation because, if the public doesn't have a really good idea of the things that we're doing and the services that we're providing, then it doesn't really make sense. So I really wanted to thank Elena. I've not worked with her for very long, but she definitely has showed such a command of not only our media relations, but also all the events that we have done. We've only done a couple since I've been here, but I really have enjoyed seeing her facilitate all of those events. So we're wishing you the best of luck at DWP. They're very lucky to have you, and we will miss you very much.
If I may? Yes, if you'd like to, go ahead. Make it official.
Make it official. Next, we will hear from Bob Potter, Assistant Director of LA Sanitation.
Thank you, Commissioner. Yeah, it's kind of a bittersweet day for us here in sanitation because we've had the opportunity to have Elena as part of our program for 8 years. She's been critical in a lot of the things that we roll out on a daily basis. So from our operations side, we're really good at doing operations things, but we don't necessarily transmit the message well. So Elena's been that link between the operation and then the message. She does an outstanding job. I mean, there's times I get emails and texts at 10, 11 o'clock at night just to make sure that we get the right message out from our multifamily bulky item, our bulky item collection, our illegal dumping program, SB 1383 and the rollout of organics. She's been an integral part in all of that, and we're going to miss her. She told me today that she was having allergies. I don't believe it. I think she's emotional. Those were tears in her eyes, but she's going to miss us all too. So I want to wish you the best in your new endeavors, and thank you for your service to LA San and to the board.
Thank you. And thank you, everyone, for coming out and giving accolades to Elena. It's been a pleasure working with you, Elena, and we do wish you all the best. I've seen your trajectory just over the years, and I know that you will provide a lot of good insight and a lot of good information to the Department of Water and Power. They are extremely lucky to be having such an expert in this field and with such remarkable relationships that you have with the press. And we wish you indeed all of the best. And we are sad to see you go, but it would be remiss if we didn't give you all the accolades and all the good energy just going into your new job. And we wish you all the best. We really love you. Thank you. And I'll let Pro Tem follow.
Thank you so much. Elena, you have been a consummate professional addressing the various challenges in the Board of Public Works that come with organizations like ours, whether you are confronting the challenges that we have on things that are not so pleasant. You have been able to give us the kind of security and understanding about how to address those in ways that best serve the public and the citizens of Los Angeles. And on the routine stuff, you have made it fun. The cultural affairs, events and activities that we engage in, and you've been right there helping us to get the word out to Los Angelinos how we care about inclusion in our city. And you've been there with the various press contacts to make sure. And also, we wish you well because we know with all the hard work that you have done here, you deserve to end your career in a wonderful way. And we are eternally grateful for all of the great work that you have done with your staff and your assistance that you have provided us. And again, the best of wishes, and I look forward to seeing you when I come over to DWP to visit. Thank you.
Thank you. Elena, when I joined, we had our first meeting, and I said I'm a very gimmicky person, and you didn't laugh at me, and you said, sounds good, give me some ideas. I'm really looking forward to see what you will be able to do at DWP with a budget that allows you to do all the things you want to do. And I know firsthand, when we were talking about 311 week, there were all these cool ideas that we wanted to pursue, but not enough budget or resources to actually do it. So I'm very happy for you. I'm very happy to have had the chance to work with you, learn some things as well. And now I get to see in your next chapter all of the great things you're going to do when you're finally empowered with the resources to do what you wanted to do. Congratulations.
Thank you. And Commissioner Reyes.
Congratulations, first and foremost. You will be missed. You will be missed because you have been at the forefront of all the situations and happenings that we face at the Board of Public Works. You have been a wonderful, authentic spokesperson in situations where transparency is needed. You have built great relationships with the media, especially with the reporters who go after us and all the information, having dealt with like CPRA requests, requests for more information in terms of what other activities are happening, and you have handled it so well that we leaned on you for that specific framing of the messages that our board and the entire Department of Public Works greatly need. So really the one I want to express today is gratitude and appreciation. Gratitude for everything that you've done, for the time and effort you've spent, for the growth that, we all experience working with our public affairs folks. You have a wonderful staff here at the department as well, but you will be at a different setting, which was still my home at the Department of Water and Power. So congratulations, you deserve this. You will hopefully meet all the challenges there, and then catapult them into a very good framing of their messages in the future. But I know our paths will cross more times than ever. So thank you for your dedication and commitment. Want to just say we will be working together again in several areas, but that you will rock this job. Thank you.
I'll turn it back over. Sorry. Go ahead, TJ.
Sure.
Sorry.
I would just like to, so real briefly, when I joined the Board of Public Works about 4.5 years ago, Elena was very, very welcoming. And on my first few days, I would walk by her in the hallway and she would have this big smile and be very, very nice to me and very welcoming. And that made a big impression on me. So I'd worked in Public Works before, but coming back, I was a little nervous. So thank you very much, Elena, and best of luck at your new position.
Thank you. And I'll turn it back over to you, President Garcia. Or to Elena.
Thank you, President Garcia, Vice President Villegas, and all of the commissioners. This means a lot to me. I feel like I grew up a lot in the last 8 years that I've been here. You're right, I've seen a few commissioners come and go, but the one commonality that I've seen in all the commissioners I share with you being an Angelino, born and raised in LA. But the commonality that I see in all of the commissioners that I've gotten to work with and know is that you are dedicated, smart, talented public servants. And I share that with you as well. Well, maybe not the smart and talented part, but I consider myself a public servant above all. I'm not a bureaucrat. I'm not a civil servant. I am a public servant. I've spent a lot of years in government working with elected officials and candidates, but through all of that, I've maintained my roots and my values to serve the public. And so when I walk into this building every day or every couple of days now for work, this majestic building that speaks about service to the public. And so I'll miss this building and I'll miss you because you are the true soldiers, and you really walk the walk. And it's so important that you are doing this work and loving it and really dedicated to it. So I appreciate you. I've learned from you. I know I'll continue to work with you, and I'll miss you. Thank you.
Yeah, we're going to just take a 5-minute break and just do a picture, and then we will come back to our virtual meeting and our in-person meeting. Thank you.
And we have resumed the meeting. It is now 10:35. I will just reestablish quorum with President Garcia, Vice President Villegas, President Pro Tem Davis, Commissioner Corsand, Commissioner Reyes are present. City Attorney Representative Virginia Choi is also in attendance. And once again, I'm Assistant Executive Officer TJ Knight.
Thank you very much, CJ Knight, for establishing quorum once again. We are back. The transition always from, emotional times to back to business is always a transition. That's what I should just say. But we're back to doing our agenda items. We do have a relatively probably short agenda today, which is nice. And it was nice that we were able to send off our colleague Elena Stern to her new journey. And so we will be missing her, but we're excited also for what is to come. And Tanya will be now taking her place. And so we're looking forward to working with Tanya very much. And with that, moving us on to agenda item number 1. These are bids received at 10 a.m. for the following Public Works project: Glendale Hyperion Complex of Bridges, Phase 2, Federal Aid Project, Work Order E767F, estimate amount of $68,945,334 in Council Districts 4 and 13. And this morning, we have Mr. Castellanos here with bids received this morning. Mr. Castellanos?
Thank you, Mr. Castellanos. And we have one bid received for this project, and this, once again, the city engineer's estimate is $65,945,334. I'm sorry, strike that, $68,345,334, $68,345,334. And we have one bid, and the bid is from Steve P. Rados Incorporated. And the total bid amount is There we go, thanks. Wow. And I apologize for the delay. The total bid amount is $220,971.50. $212,920,971.50. And that is the only bid that we have received on this project, once again from Steve P. Rados Incorporated.
That's all? That's all the bids, right?
That's the only bid received.
Okay,
correct.
thank you very much, TJ Knight. Colleagues, is there a motion on the table to receive and adopt today's bid? Thank you, Vice President Villegas. Is there a second? Thank you, Dr. Davis. TJ Knight, there's a first by Vice President Villegas and a second by Dr. Davis to adopt and approve today's bid.
Correct. And we will take a roll call vote, starting with you, Madam President.
Aye.
Vice President Villegas.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Davis. Commissioner Coruscant.
Aye.
And Commissioner Reyes.
Aye.
All ayes. And item number 1 is received, opened, and declared forthwith.
Thank you very much, TJ Knight, for that. Moving on to item number 2, this is a request in all council districts for an AFE for the County of Los Angeles. The Bureau of Sanitation and the Office of Accounting are requesting board approval and execution of an authority for expenditure in the amount of $450,000 for encumbrance to pay for the solid waste management fee for the tonnage diverted for July 1st, 2023 to June 30th of 2024. And this morning we have here Miss Jocelyn Valencia. All right, welcome.
Good morning, President Garcia, Commissioners Villegas, Davis, Coruscant, and Reyes, Executive Officer, City Attorney, and Bureau Representatives. I am Jocelyn Valencia, an Environmental Engineering Associate with LA Sanitation and Environment. I am here to request the board to approve Authority for Expenditures for the Solid Resources Curbside Program. The first AE is for the Los Angeles County Sanitation District in the amount of $450,000. LA Sands' primary landfill is the Sunshine Canyon landfill, which receives direct and transfer waste from the city. The secondary landfill for the city is Waste Management El Sobrante landfill, to which we send an average of 600 tons per day. This daily tonnage is 20% of the total tonnage collected from the city, which is about 4,000 tons per day. The El Sobrante landfill is located in Corona in Riverside County. Pursuant to the Los Angeles County Code, all solid waste from within the County of Los Angeles that is hauled to a location outside Los Angeles County is subject to the Los Angeles County Solid Waste Management Fee. The cost of the solid waste management fee is $1.50 per ton. As such, we pay the county fee for any tonnage sent to the Waste Management El Sobrante landfill located in Riverside County. The amount we are requesting on the AE will cover all tonnage sent to Waste Management with some contingency in case we need to divert extra material to them beyond normal operations. The Solid Waste Resources Revenue Fund funds this AE and has no impact to the general fund. This concludes my presentation. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you may all have.
Thank you very much, Ms. Valencia, for that report. Any questions, colleagues? Vice President Villegas? No, I don't have any. Okay. Dr. Davis? No? Okay. Hearing none. Any objections? Hearing none. Is there a motion on the table to move item number 2 forward and forthwith?
So moved.
Thank you, Vice President. Thank you, Commissioner Reyes. TJ Knight, there's a first by VP Villegas and a second by Commissioner Reyes to move item number 2 forward and forthwith.
Very good. We will take a roll call vote, starting with you, Madam President.
Aye.
Vice President Villegas.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Davis.
Aye.
Commissioner Corsan.
Aye.
And Commissioner Reyes. All ayes. Item number 2 is approved and will move forward forthwith.
Thank you very much for that. Moving on to item number 3. This is a request in all council districts for an AFE County Sanitation Districts Number 2. Bureau of Sanitation and the Office of Accounting are requesting board approval and execution for an authority for expenditure in the amount of $100,000 for contingent refuse disposal and transfer services and for green waste processing when significant delays are experienced at the city's primary facilities for July 1st, 2023 to June 30th, 2024. Ms. Valencia, you're here on this item as well?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. The second AE is for the Los Angeles County Sanitation District in the amount of $100,000 to pay for the cost of contingent refuse disposal and transfer service provided at the Calabasas landfill when it is necessary due to issues with the Sunshine Canyon landfill and the Waste Management El Sobrante landfill. The Calabasas landfill is operated by the Los Angeles County Sanitation District and is located in Agora. LA Sand uses the Calabasas facility or landfill as the contingent facility when significant delays are experienced at the city's primary facility, Sunshine Canyon landfill, and secondary facility, El Sobrante landfill. An authority for expenditure is being used because the county sanitation district has a policy not to enter into long-term contracts for these types of services. The AE will be funded by the Solid Waste Resources Revenue Fund and will have no impact on the general fund. Please let me know if I can answer any questions.
Very well, thank you for that. Any questions, colleagues? Hearing none, any objections? Hearing none, is there a motion on the table to move this item forward and forthwith? Thank you. We're going to do threes right now. We're going to do Commissioner Reyes, VP, and Dr. Davis. How's that? TJ Knight, there's a first by Commissioner Reyes and a second by VP Villegas and Dr. Davis to move item number 3 forward and forthwith.
Very good. We will take a roll call vote on item number 3, starting with you, Madam President.
Aye.
Vice President Villegas. Aye. President Pro Tem Davis.
Aye.
Commissioner Corsand. Aye. And Commissioner Reyes.
Aye.
All ayes. Item number 3 is approved and will move forward forthwith.
Very well, thank you so much. Are you here for 4 as well?
No.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Your items have been approved. Moving on to item number 4. This is Troy's. I knew that. In Council District 1 for an AFE State Water Resource Control Board, Bureau of Sanitation and the Office of Accounting are requesting board approval and execution of an authority for expenditure in the amount of $50,000 for funds to pay for the site cleanup recovery program costs during July 1st, 2022 through June 30th of 2023. And this morning we have Mr. Troy Ezra here on this item. Eze.
Yes. Good morning, President, Commissioners. I'm here today to request from the board to encumber $50,000 to pay for services from the regional board for this fiscal year 23-24 for site cleanup recovery program costs for our Nice Interceptor Sewer Project site located at 211 North San Fernando Road. This site has required a regulatory cleanup oversight under the regional board due to the presence of volatile organic compounds in both the soil and groundwater underneath the site. We've been remediating this site under the regional board's oversight since 2011. So the California Water Code allows for the regional board to recover expenses for overseeing the investigation and cleanup of unregulated discharges affecting the state's waters. So the regional board sends us quarterly invoices for us to reimburse them for the cost to oversee the site every year. We anticipate no further action for this site pending approval from the regional board on a groundwater remedial action plan and a deed restriction that we submitted last year. The deed restriction essentially prohibits groundwater extraction at the site for any domestic, potable, or industrial use. As far as the regional board's hours, what they're billing us for reviewing our semi-annual groundwater monitoring reports that we submit twice a year, and also holding meetings to discuss next steps. So we actually sampled the site just last month, and we have a meeting with them this December to go over the results. So we're here today to request the $50,000 to pay the regional board's invoices, but we hope that we could eventually be able to close off the site and with the deed restriction that's in place pending their approval. And that concludes my presentation.
Thank you very much, Troy, for that. Any questions, colleagues? Any objections? Hearing none, is there a motion on the table to move item number 4 forward and forthwith? No, no one this time. Commissioner Carson? Second. TJ Knight, there's a first by VP Villegas and a second by Dr. Davis to move item number 4 forward and forthwith.
Very good. We will take a roll call vote on item number 4, starting with you, Madam President.
Aye.
Vice President Villegas. President Pro Tem Davis.
Aye.
Commissioner Corsand.
Aye.
And Commissioner Reyes.
Aye.
All ayes. Item number 4 is approved and will move forward forthwith.
Very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, Troy. Nice seeing you, and glad to pay these bills out.
Thank you, guys. Have a good one.
All right. Have a good day. All right, colleagues, moving on to our last item. This is an administrative item. Item number 5, specifications submitted for board adoption and authorization to advertise for the invitation of bids. Council District 12, San Fernando Road widening at Balboa Road rebid, work order E1907271 for an estimate amount of $2,166,496. Bid receipt date will be Wednesday, December 6, 2023. Is there a second to my motion to adopt this item? Thank you, VP Villegas. TJ Knight, there's a first by me and a second by Vice President Villegas to adopt item number 5.
Very good. We will take a roll call vote on item number 5, starting with you, Madam President.
Aye.
Vice President Villegas.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Davis.
Aye.
Commissioner Corsand.
Aye.
And Commissioner Reyes.
Aye.
Item number 5 is adopted and will move forward forthwith.
Thank you very much for that, TJ Knight. TJ Knight, has that cleared our desk for today?
Yes, it has, Madam President.
Very well. Thank you so much for that. It is 10:49 and this meeting's officially adjourned. Have a good day, everyone, and a happy first start of November.
You did it. You made it.